awards that your students will be receiving over the past 3 months since November's assembly will all focus with attributes of responsibility as the teacher interprets it for her students. I have a couple of announcements before we start. Of course, a huge welcome is always in store. We know that those parents who come and support their students during our school assemblies and conferences, and whenever we invite you, certainly tell your student that school is important to you and their education is important to you. So thank you. I know many of you are very busy for taking time off to be here to support your students, but the payoff over time is great, and being a parent, I know it's something that you two would never want to miss. So thank you for coming this morning. Our school-wide Super Cub discipline plan that we put into place, I wanted to just give you a little feedback. It's working well. Many of your students are receiving Super Cub awards every day. And what happens is they're collected over the month. We do a drawing weekly, and those are the students' names that you will be seeing on the marquee. So please check every week to see if your child's name is up there. If it isn't, it certainly doesn't mean that your child is not receiving those awards. We do give them on a regular basis, and I really appreciate the teachers and the staff that are following through with that. Once a month, we do a luncheon for those students who receive the most awards out of their class for that month. And so that's kind of a special thing that we do to say thank you, and the students love it. I barely get one lunch done with them, and before the month is even over, they're asking me, when are you going to bring McDonald's again? So what's happening is really working, and I know it's also as a result of what you're teaching them at home, and thank you very much for that. We have a couple of quick announcements. One is we're going to have a chili cook-off like we did last year. I invite all of you to participate. Please look for the information that will be coming home from Mrs. Wentworth. Also, it will be happening on March 25th at 4 p.m. The same night as the open house. So it will open our classrooms then at 6 p.m. Also that night we'll be having a book fair. And it's this time Mrs. Purser was able to work out, buy a book, get one free. So the more we do it, the more benefits that we get from the book fair. So I just wanted to cordially invite all of you before you start getting that paperwork that certainly we want you to come for the chili cook-off, and I know you will be here for open house, but we just welcome you with open arms anytime that we can get you to come to our school. Also, there's a PTA meeting on March 11th. We're going to do it at 7:30 in the morning and do like a coffee, sort of like a pre-work, preschool kind of PTA meeting. And that's one more way that we tried different times this year because we really want you to be a part of our school. We like talking to you, getting to know you, finding out what your ideals are for our school and for your children, so we can make sure that we keep our highest expectations. And it isn't just coming from us. So you'll be getting information. That would be next Tuesday, March 11th. Or next Tuesday? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So please look for that. We'll also have that on the marquee, but all it means is, come out, have some juice and a donut with us, and let's just chat for a little bit and just so we get to know each other better. Okay, without further ado, we're going to be, I'm going to be calling the classes up and the teachers will be giving their awards. I do want you to know that Mr. Cutco wasn't able to get here today, but he's our sponsor for Perfect Attendance. He's the one through his company that purchased the 2 bicycles that we're going to be doing drawings for at the end of the year for one boy and one girl. And the way that's going to happen is those students need to be at school every day for the trimester. And when that happens, their name goes in the drawing at the end of the year. He will actually be doing that drawing, so 2 students will be recognized. But in the interim, all students for Perfect Attendance are honored. He does a pizza lunch. We'll be doing that next Friday at lunch, so you can look for that information. to come home from me. And that'll be in addition to the Super Cub lunches that we do. So those of you that get perfect attendance today, you'll be getting 2 lunches in March. So good job to all of you. Okay, I think we'll start with the school song, and then without further ado, we'll go ahead and start our awards presentation. I'll hang around a little bit after, so if there's anything you'd like to